Hello, good morning, everybody. I'm Carrie Barfoot, Executive Director with Epicure, and I'm super excited to do a recap on the presentation I did at National Conference this year in Montreal. Wasn't it amazing? So for all of you that didn't get a chance to make it to my breakout session, I thought I would do a quick recording and share my session, which was on the power of positivity in your business. So the power of positivity and having a growth mindset is something that I'm very, very passionate about. And I believe it's a very valuable strength and skill set to have in our business. It's something that's really important that we develop. And I say develop because it's not always something that comes super easy for a lot of us. One of our defense mechanisms as humans is to be cautious, to be careful, to look for the scary in situations, to protect ourselves from getting hurt or getting in trouble. What is one of the first things that we hear as a child? Watch out, be careful. So it's super natural that we tend to look for the scary in situations. But it's when we stay there too long and we get stuck with kind of that closed mindset, always looking for the scary in situations, that doesn't allow us to have that forward thinking, that open mindset, that sometimes the scary can be led to the negativity versus the positivity. So I feel like this is a skill set that we need to work on and we need to develop. I believe, honestly, what we put in the world will manifest. So when we're putting those negative, scary, always being in fear thoughts out into the world, that's usually what comes. But if we're putting out the love and the happiness and the positivity and the forward thinking, that is what's going to manifest as well. So what does being positive mean? So it means, looking at the brighter side, as they say, looking at the cup half full, seeing others for their full potential, or taking the time to listen and to understand into people's situations. Especially in business, this goes for our teammates, for our upline, for our hosts, our customers, to really truly have that time and that heart to listen, to understand, to be patient, to understand, to learn. Being positive is looking for the good in all situations, finding the light even in the dark. So maybe you had a cooking class that didn't quite go the way that you hoped for. It's looking for the good. Was there somebody there? Was there a person there that you were meant to meet that night? Maybe the positive was learning how to handle a harder situation. So sometimes looking into a situation that might not go the way you want is actually a teaching moment for you. It's teaching you how to move through that type of situation. Being positive also means being solution oriented. Instead of dwelling on a problem, it's looking for a solution, looking for a plan B, a plan C, and moving through it. So a great example of that would be, if there's an incentive or a promotion that gets launched by the company or maybe by your upline, and it's not something that you like, it's looking for the purpose of that incentive and looking through it. So maybe a certain trip gets announced and you cannot take time off that week because of your job. It's looking at, let's look at it a different way. If I was to do X, Y, Z, look how much farther my business would be and look what it would bring to my life by achieving that. Or finding a solution, finding a way through it instead of dwelling and stopping. Or maybe there's a product that's out of stock. How can we be of service and find something else to service our customer with? How can we move on through this situation? Being positive means being hopeful, confident, and having trust and belief. This is super important when it comes to your company, your team, and your upline. Always trust your company. Always trust Epicure. No matter what, they 100% have our back. If you were at a conference, you felt that love. You know that they are here to do everything they can to empower our businesses and to move this company to help transition and change lives. Always trust, believe, and have confidence in your company, your upline, your teammates. Positivity is a strength. It's a skill set. It's one that takes work, and it's one that we must continually improve on. So let's talk about why. Why do we want to be positive, and why do we want to cultivate this in our business and ultimately in our life? Well, first thing, as I said, what we put in the world manifests. So if we are, putting positivity out there, more positivity is going to grow. Same with negativity. If you're going to put that negativity out there, it's like poison ivy, it's going to spread. And we don't want that. So working with a positive mindset, it's going to bring success and joy, satisfaction, contentment, confidence, order into your life. When we're positive, we attract more positivity. That means we're going to have more people around us that are going to lift us up. And we're going to work together. We're going to find joy and love and fun and contentment together. And this in turn will create success in your business and your team. When we're positive, we're confident. We stand for our company. We stand for our community. We stand up for our team. People want to do business with people like you. So people don't want to do business with people that are negative, are putting, controversy, putting negative vibes out there, that don't stand up for their company, that don't stand up for their team, that talk bad about others. So take a moment and ask yourself, would you do business with you? All right, so I'm gonna move into something just to kind of talk about how we bring that positivity into Epicure, into some of the situations that a lot of us deal with. So I'm going to use a green hat, which represents, green means go. Ooh, that's a little tight. Green means go. Green means positive. Green means growth, means forward thinking, okay? So green is good. Then when I put the red hat, red is stop. Red means stop. It's a closed mindset. It's negative. It's not moving forward, okay? So let's look at a few situations that we may all deal with in our business. So first one is, customer sends you an order and 4 out of the 6 items that they want to order are out of stock. Anybody ever dealt with that? You get an order and the majority of the products are out of stock? Okay, here's how we respond. I know, it's crazy. So many of our products are out of stock. I'm not sure why they can't just make more. Do you want me to just hold this order? I'll message you when it becomes available. That way we can just do one transaction. We can ship it to my house. That way you don't have to pay as much for shipping. All right, did you see the negative in that? How do you think the customer felt about the loyalty for your company? Not very good, right? Remember, you are Epicure. So when you talk negative about Epicure, it's actually reflecting you and your own business, because your customers see you as Epicure, not home office. Now let's talk about what I said with the delivery. When we're always promoting group orders, bulk orders, save on delivery, do you think that we're actually saying to our customer, we feel that the delivery is too expensive? And how about where I said, let's just hold your order? What is that saying to your customer? Your mealtime can wait. Other products aren't worth suggesting. Okay, let's look at that situation a different way. Customer sends an order, 4 out of 6 of the items are out of stock. Hey, good news! 2 of the products are available and I can place that order for you right away. The other 4 are currently unavailable. We're dealing with some raw ingredient shortages, but I can assure you our home team is amazing and they are working very hard to secure these ingredients and get these products made for you as fast as they can. Interesting fact, did you know that we manufacture and blend our products in our home facility in North Saanich, British Columbia? Pretty awesome, right? Well, I'm placing this current order for you for those 2 items, I'd like to make a few suggestions that I think will be right up your alley based on the items that you wanted. What are your thoughts on X, Y, and Z? These are fan favorites that I think you'll love. Okay, perfect. Let's get this order placed. It'll deliver right to your door, quick, fast, convenient, so that you can get cooking right away. All right, how do you think that made the client feel? Could you see or feel the pride in the company that the consultant felt for the company? Could you see the service that was added in getting the client's products right away, offering other suggestions because we value mealtime and we want to be sure that they have Epicure on their plates? And how did that make you feel about the delivery? Quick, fast, convenient, pretty amazing, right? When you believe in our delivery rates and our delivery service, so will your customers. Positivity, pride for your business, and service. That is being positive in your business. Okay, let's look at another one. I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever had this situation, but cooking class cancels. Your host messages you and she's canceling her or his cooking class. How do you respond? All right, negative. How do you respond? Oh no, really? I was counting on your cooking class to reach my goals this month. I've already packed my kit and I prepared the samples. Can we reschedule? Eek. How do you think that makes the host feel? I never even asked her how come. Maybe something is generally wrong, like she or somebody in her family is sick. I made it about me, my agenda, and my goals. How about this instead? So the host calls or messages and cancels. Oh, okay. How come? I hope everyone is okay. Wait for a response. Sometimes when we know the how come, we can actually overcome it. You know, sometimes the host is canceling because she or he feels like there isn't enough people coming. And a lot of times, like, we can actually coach them through the situation when we know the how come. Or maybe that how come is like super legitimate reason, like someone really is sick or something, is going on. Finding out the how come is being of service and is helping the host to find a solution. So let's just say the host is sick or someone in her family is. I'm so sorry that you aren't feeling well. That's never a good feeling. And I want to make sure that you are feeling your best for a cooking class because I'm going to spoil you and your friends with lots of fun and amazing food. So let's schedule and plan a new date that we know will be better for you. That way, when you reach out to your friends to let them know that we need to reschedule, you can give them a date right away so that they can save it. So how does X or Y date work for you? Okay, so in this situation, let's talk about how that makes the host feel. It shows him that they are the priority and that we don't just care about our goals, but we generally care about them. And if the host doesn't want to reschedule, which can happen, don't let that get you down. Still be of service. Offer a virtual class or maybe a catalog party. Always make sure your host comes number one. Okay, next situation. So you got a cooking class, you show up to the cooking class, and only 2 guests show up. Anyone had that happen before? Yes, I have. All right, so this here is going to be about mindset when we show up to this cooking class. So we walk into the hostess's home. There's only 2 people there, or 2 people coming. So, we're just going to set up part of our display because, it's kind of a waste to set everything up for just 2 people, right? We're going to kind of whip through the demo, kind of cut a few corners here, not really talk about everything. We'll take those 2 orders from the 2 guests that are there. We're probably going to have to, tell the host that her show isn't qualified. She hasn't unlocked the host rewards and she needs to collect more orders. And probably might as well just kind of rush out of there. We're frustrated and kind of feel like it's a waste of our evening. Not good, right? All right, let's approach this differently. So we show up at the cooking class, only 2 people. Only 2 people come, okay? We're gonna do the cooking class the exact same way if there was 2 or there was 20 people there. We're gonna set up everything we brought and we're gonna take pride in what we're sharing. We're gonna repeatedly share how much fun we are having that evening. We're going to show gratitude to the host for opening her home and introducing us to her lovely guests. We're going to give extra service to those 2 guests that did show up. We're going to spoil them and we're going to make them feel super important. You never know what could come from that evening. There is always a reason why we are where we are. I always tell myself that. Maybe it's that host. Maybe she'll see how much fun we have, how much confidence we have in our business, how much pride we have in what we're sharing, and she's going to want to be our next ambassador. Maybe it's one of those guests who are going to book the next cooking class because they saw how much fun it was, or they're going to be your next ambassador. Or maybe one of those 2 guests place a gigantic order because you're being of so much service that night, helping them with meal planning, suggestions, ideas. Maybe they're going to go to work the next day and tell their coworkers how much fun they have and share everything that they learned. And they're going to call you the next day with a whole bunch of orders from people at their work. You just never know. Honestly, you never know. Sometimes you can't understand the how come at the moment, but if you truly believe and stay positive, it will come. Be of service. Have fun. The reason, the positivity, the joy, it will come. It will come back. Maybe not immediately, but it will. Okay, next situation. So there's a promotion or an incentive by head office or by your leader, your upline, and you don't like it. Okay, so our last incentive when I spoke at conference was the Ready, Set, Vegas. And so I just spoke on the last one that we have. So Ready, Set, Vegas, accelerator points, it gets released, okay? Negative. That sucks. There is no way that I'm going to get time off my job. I'm not even going to try for this one. And done. Anybody ever done that? I know it's been done. So let's look at this differently, okay? So an incentive gets released, a promotion, whatever it is, and it just doesn't align with your schedule or something about it you don't like. Let's approach this different, okay? So we're going to talk about the Ready, Set, Vegas one as an example. All right, positivity. Accelerator actions. What a great way to lean into my business and give myself the accountability to reach my goals this season. I'm totally going to find an accountability partner and run with this. Imagine I came in the top 30. I bet my work would make an exception if they knew I earned a trip to Vegas. And if not, that's okay. I know that my business will be further ahead and stronger if I put focus into these daily actions. And then, hey, because my business is bigger and stronger, I will treat myself to a reward. Being positive and having that growth mindset, being solution-oriented, not black and white, looking between the lines. That is what's going to give you success, guys. Okay, next scenario. Customer doesn't want to pay for delivery or finds it's too expensive. Have you ever heard that one? I'm literally pulling things that I've dealt with over my 15 years with Epic here, so I know that you guys have heard some of these. Okay, so customer, they only want a jar of guacamole. And they say, I just want a jar of guacamole and there's no way I'm spending $9 for delivery. So this is how you respond. I know, delivery is so expensive. Like, do you want to just jump into my group order? That way you can save. If you live near me, you can just come pick it up. And they don't live near you, okay? So they're going to say, I don't live near you. Shoot. Okay, well, if you change your mind, let me know. All right, so the customer just wants a guacamole. They don't want to pay $9. They don't live near you to go through a group order that you're offering. So you just say, shoot, okay, let me know if you change your mind. You may not think that's negative, but let's look at a different way to approach that, okay? And I know this works because I've done it many, many, many times. Okay. All right. Wait, we got to talk about that a bit more. So what you said to your customer there is that you also felt the delivery is too expensive. You don't stand behind the delivery rates of our company. It tells the customer that you don't believe that their meal time takes priority. And you also are telling them that their business is not important to you. It really is. Let's look at this different, okay? So the customer message says, I just want a guacamole. I don't want to pay $9 for delivery. All right, I have a few options that may appeal to you. You know, I have some great suggestions that go really well with guacamole. Like if you like those Mexican flavors, one of my favorite meals my family loves is chicken fajitas. So I can show you a few accompanying products that I think will help boost up your order and make the delivery more economical. Would you be interested in that? Okay, be of service, stand behind the delivery. Or if the customer says this at the cooking class in front of everybody, she says, or he says, I hate paying delivery. Is there delivery on our orders? Can I ship it to the host for free? So, I gotta change my hats here. Customer at the cooking class in front of everybody, or posts it right on the online group, says, I hate paying delivery. Is there delivery on our products? Can I just ship it to the host for free? And you respond, I know, I totally get it. I hate paying for delivery too. There is no free delivery, but if you want to go into a group order together, we can place that, ship it to the host, and you'll all get it for 9% instead. So now are you guys all thinking like, hey, wait a minute, like that doesn't sound negative to me. Like I do group orders all the time. I tell them to group them all and send them to the host, and then they each pay less. Let's look at this though. Let's look how we could have responded to that. So the customer at the cooking class says, I hate paying delivery. Can we just ship it to the host for free? Can we do a group order? This is how I respond. I understand. However, let me just say that our delivery rates are actually really competitive. I mean, we can't compare to the Amazon and the Walmarts of the world, but for our family-owned Canadian-based business, I'd say we're doing a pretty amazing job. We deliver direct to your door via FedEx or whatever your delivery is, depending what state or province you are. It's super easy, it's super convenient, and honestly, it's gonna help you get dinner on the table faster. Your delivery is based on your order, so when you come to the checkout, I can go over this with you. If you are here with a friend today or a neighbor you live close by, you can totally come up to the checkout together, and what we do is a split delivery. We'll put your orders together to one of your houses, and you guys just split the delivery. So that is what I do. I do not want to do group orders to my hostess's house. Okay, that puts a lot on our host. And it's also like they don't get their products as fast. It's super inconvenient. It tells them that you don't believe in our direct ship rates, and our direct ship rates are amazing. So why not at least offer them, if they want to save, go in with a friend and split it and go to their house. That way it gets it out of the hostess's house, guys. Okay? And then when they respond, can we deliver to the host? This is how I respond. The delivery would be the same. I really want to respect our amazing host time. I know how busy she is, and all of you are as well. So instead of her having to sort it and pack it and deliver it, I direct ship to each and every one of you. It's so much faster and easier for everybody. Okay, and then I mentioned if you're here with a friend, come together, you can split that. It's a great way to save. So in that, can you feel the difference? Like, can you see what I did there? I honored our delivery, okay? I turned it into a positive. It's fast, it's convenient, it's amazing. I didn't offer a group order. I do not offer group orders to my hosts, and I do this to respect my hostess's time. This is something, and I know this is kind of like one of those things that a lot of people are eek about, but honestly, guys, coming from someone that's been doing this 15 years, I've done this from the day that Epicure offered direct ship. And I feel that this is what gives me amazing bookings, and my hosts love to reorder with me. I have a great booking rate. My hosts reorder with me or re-host with me because my host isn't having to pack and ship and deliver all these things all over the place. Like initially the host might say, oh yeah, I want my friends to save a little bit. But in the end, trust me, it's gonna be a disservice for everybody. I'm gonna give you a little story here. I remember hosting a party for a leggings company. I wanted to get a few leggings and I thought, hey, I'll host Great way to get some leggings for free. So I did it. And when it was all said and done, the consultant showed up at my house with a box filled with leggings and it had all my friends' names on it. And I set it in my front hallway, and I remember looking at that box and I immediately felt stressed, thinking, how am I going to find the time to connect with all these friends again and get them these leggings? And I did, of course, but like it took me a few weeks by the time I connected with everybody to get them these leggings. And in the end, I remember thinking in my head, I should have just went online and bought those leggings and not worried about getting any free, because it was not worth it. The work I had to do to coordinate getting all these leggings to everybody. And that's how our hosts feel, guys. But could you imagine when you host, you have fun, you're tasting, like it's a great evening, and then after, all you have to do is pick your free stuff. You aren't responsible for having to pack and deliver and do all that stuff. No, take that off your host, because the next time you call and say, hey, let's do that again, what's she gonna remember? She's gonna remember having to deliver all those orders. Or she's gonna remember how easy and fun it was to host with you because everything went direct ship. And once you start that train, they know no different. So now when I do the next booking and I reach out to that past host and I say, hey, like how easy was it to host with me? Did you just have to pick up a few fresh ingredients? She's like, yeah, it was so easy. And I'll be like, did you get a whole bunch of rewards? Yes. Did you have to like pick, pack, deliver or anything? She's like, oh no, everybody's orders went direct to their house. It was so quick, fast, and easy. And now everybody's accustomed to that. So honestly, that's why I'm spending a little bit more time here. When you change your mindset about delivery, magical things are going to happen in your business. Okay, so let's go on to the next scenario here. So your customer order has arrived and it's damaged. Okay, so she sends you a message and one of the products is open, it's smashed, the glass is smashed, the spices are all over. Okay, this is how you respond. Seriously, what the heck? Let me call Epicure and get this fixed. Doesn't sound that negative, but actually it is, guys. Okay, let's look at a different way to respond to that, okay? Oh no, I am so sorry for the inconvenience. Let me contact Epicure, get a replacement for you right away. Epicure is amazing and will always make this right. Again, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. I know how excited you were to get cooking with these amazing new meals. P.S. Here is a favorite recipe using this seasoning. Add it to your files, so when your replacement arrives, you will love it. Or you can get cooking, you will love it. So again, here we're showing respect and loyalty for Epicure, okay? Sorry this happened, sorry for the inconvenience, but let's get your replacement. Epicure's amazing, they'll get on it right away, okay? Leave them feeling good about your company. Show the service. Show that their mealtime matters. It's nobody's fault that it broke, okay? It happens, but I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I know how excited you were for this product. Get them excited, give them a recipe, be of service. It just leaves them with such a better feeling of the situation, okay? Next one. Okay, next situation I want to talk about is called the upline comparison game. Okay, this is in our business. And so another consultant shares a promotion or an event that her leader, her upline is holding, but your leader or your upline is not. You are so lucky. My upline doesn't do anything like that for me. I wish I was on your team. I bet you I would be a lot more successful if I had your leader instead of mine. Oh, not good, guys, not good. Let's look at a different way, okay? So another consultant, you hear that her upline's doing, some type of promotion or some kind of incentive. Your leader's not doing it, but her leader is, okay? What you could do instead is, wow, that is super amazing. I love your leader's promotion idea. I can see the purpose or the goal of running it is to increase your team's ambassadors. You know what? I'm going to run with this as well. I don't need the prize attached. I'm going to challenge myself to achieve the same thing. I'm going to achieve that goal too. And when I do, I'm going to treat myself to a fancy latte or a pedicure or whatever suits your fancy. Okay? Go with the incentive or the promotion. It's not always about the prize, guys. The purpose that leaders do this is to help drive and support your business. So why not do the same actions and then treat yourself because your business is going to be that much further? Why not ask that consultant who shared what her leader's doing to be your accountability partner? All right, guys? Or if it's an event that another leader is holding and yours isn't, you could respond with, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Do you think I could ask your leader to join? Maybe it's a training or a product launch. We have an open door policy to most events. Why not ask? Okay, you never know. Remember, we're on one team. Team Epicure. We're in this together, guys. Be happy for others. Be happy for other success. A high tide will raise all sails. And remember that each and every one of you hold your own key to your success and your future. It doesn't matter what one leader does and one other leader doesn't do. You are the one that's in control. You have the access to all the training in our back office. You have the opportunity to attend conference like every other consultant or ambassador. Ask to attend other leaders' events or trainings if they're open. Most of them are, guys. We are on one team together. Your upline does not determine your success. Look at our amazing global director, Jacqueline McGrath. She is direct to home office. She doesn't have an upline leader, and she's an Epicure millionaire. You are in control of your own success. Okay, so I hope you liked those scenarios. My hair is a total mess now, but I'm just going to finish up here with a few tips on growing and improving your positivity and your positive mindset. Because again, like I said, this isn't always natural. It is a skill set. It's one we need to work on and continually improve. So one tip, choose who you surround yourself with wisely. Those you surround yourself with will have a huge impact on your mindset. Surround yourself with people who have the same goals and aspirations as you. You want positive, forward-thinking, goal-oriented, passionate people, influencers, people that will influence your thoughts, or people will influence your thoughts and dramatically impact your actions. Who you surround yourself is very important. Do you have an accountability partner or partners? Find one. Connect with others that have big goals, great work ethic, and have a success-driven mindset. Do you have friends that are negative? That can happen. And this can be hard. Sometimes we need to distance ourselves and align ourselves with friends that will serve you and your success-driven mindset. And how about social media? This is a huge place for influence. Take a look at your feed, and maybe it's time to do some positive house cleaning. Social media should be a place of praise, celebration, positivity, fun. And if it's not, if it's controversial, if it's negative, if it doesn't align with where you want to go, unfollow. Doesn't mean you have to unfriend, just unfollow. They won't even know that you've unfollowed. Follow accounts that align with what you want to be and be surrounded by. This is very, very positive or powerful. So I encourage you all to take some time, grab your phone, start scrolling through your social, and anything that doesn't align with where you want to go, it's time to do a little bit of cleaning up, okay? You will see a huge difference. Number 2 is take responsibility. You need to shift from victim mode to creator mode. You are in control of your own destiny. If there is something you don't like, change it or remove yourself from the situation. If you make a mistake or you make an error, own it, apologize, and find a solution. This is extremely freeing. If you made an error or you made a mistake, don't look for excuses, don't look for lies, don't play the victim mentality. Admit it, Own it and do better. Upload positivism. I have a hard time with that word. Positivism. Upload as much positivity as possible, whether it's through daily affirmations, podcasts, gratitude cards, a positive calendar you flip every day, whatever it is, upload as much of that as you can. Exercise. Get active. Doesn't mean you need to join a gym. That's great if you do, but it just means like get out. I love morning walks. That's my jam. So morning walk, yoga, get active. It will make you feel so good, and it is one of the most powerful attributes to a healthy mind. Practice positivity daily. So again, it's a skill set. It means we need to always feed it. So, you have control of your mind. You need to take care of it. So whether it is like a morning podcast or writing affirmations, try to practice that positively on a daily basis. All right, so that was amazing. And I finished up my session with a fun little exercise where we threw some negativity out into the world and we grabbed it and we crushed it. It's a little different doing a recording. I don't think I can do that quite the same, but I will explain what I did. So maybe you can do this exercise at home. I was inspired by two leaders on my organization, Barfoot Branches, Christy Levette and Monique. They did this on one of our weekly calls and it was just awesome. So what we did was I had the crowd repeat after me. So I wanted you to say some things, some negative things. And then once we said it, I want you to like grab it and like squish it or throw it on the ground and stomp on it. So like if you were at conference and you weren't in my session, you were maybe in the one next door and you heard a lot of noises going on, this might have been it. So some of those negative trash talk things that go along in our head, like, I can't find any hosts. My VIP sucks. I can't welcome new ambassadors. I'm not going to qualify. I'm no good at this. Those things that we keep telling ourselves, that garbage talk, right? That goes on in there, that goes on in our head, the things that are holding us back from moving forward. So when you say those or think those, I want you to like say it, grab it, squish it, and throw it away, okay? And then what I want you to do is think of the positive things. We want positive vibes. So we want to say things like, I'm confident, I'm strong, I can do anything, I am enough. And now let's flip it to some business things. I am going to find hosts this month. My VIPs are engaged. I offer amazing service. Everyone I offer the opportunity to considers it. We have the most amazing delivery service. I am going to welcome new ambassadors. I have the best job ever. Epicure is the most amazing company, and we are amazing. So whenever you guys are down, if you want to shout these things out loud, just do it. Who cares who's watching? Because you are all these things. You are capable. You are amazing. Look at everyone that attended conference and invested in themselves. Look at you right now watching this recording. This is you investing in you, filling your cup. That is amazing. So even on the darkest day, you can flip it around and you can conquer the power of positivity. Thank you for watching my recording. Thank you for those that attended conference. For those that didn't, I'm glad you could watch this recording here today. And I hope to see each and every one of you in Dallas, Texas. Yeehaw! Take care. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.